Oh, so nobody had anything to talk about in my absence. All right. So I actually have a purpose with this stream. I mean, even though I'm drunk and so I'm not going to remember most of it, there's actually a reason why I'm doing this. I'm scouting this game to try to figure out kind of what I want to do next with my main YouTube channel. And a lot of people ask me to cover Riven, and I mean, yeah, there's a lot of demand for that. I have my doubts, and kind of my overall impression. I mean, I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite games of all time. But at the same time, I do have to say that, like, playing this game again, as much as I love it, I'm almost even more entrenched in my original position. This is on, right? I remember to unmute this. That I'm not really on board to making a formal series of this game. Like, getting drunk and just goofing around this game, obviously I can do this anytime. You want me to do this every couple months? I'll do it. I don't care. I'll start over, do another stream of Riven. We'll just start at the beginning. It doesn't matter. But to make something like formal and nice, I don't know if I'll ever do it. And I'm kind of like moving even further away from it. And I hate saying that, but like, as much as I love this game, I don't know if I could really deliver on it. I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think, even though, I mean, I've already seen some comments on what you guys think already, but there's various reasons for it, but one of the reasons is it's kind of at the expense of making something else I could be doing, and I think I could work on something else that would be nicer. So here's my notes, and you guys see, the thing is, if I try to solve this puzzle right now, you guys would already know instantly if I'm on the right track or not. Actually, before I do this, yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Clove. Like, that's the thing. Like, would I bring something new to the table? I don't know if I would be. That's kind of where I'm stuck, even though people want me to do something. Technically, the answer is yes, even though I could show it in a goofy stream right now. Because, like I said, I found a bug in Riven that no one else found. Alright, I don't know if it's really a bug, but it's kind of in the spirit of that thing I showed earlier, like with that big bridge out of sync. That wasn't me. I wish I found that one. It's kind of like that, but it's not quite. It's not that good, but it is legitimate. But you see, I'll contrast it though, and actually, this is something I talked about for those of you who watched my fly mode video that I just posted a couple weeks ago. I talked about this. Like, I want to make like a well, at the time I said overview video of my YouTube channel. I said on Discord that I want to actually switch over and make it like a series where I address all the different topics and I'll kind of compare and contrast. And actually, what am I doing? Not this way. Compared to the other things I could be working on, and I want to go through step by step, one by one, the different ideas that I've had, and Riven will be one of them because, I mean, you know, again, it's in high demand, whatever. Maybe I could do something. But there are other things too. Like, for example, who here has played Quern? That game that came out, I don't know, a couple years ago. It's the game Quern Undying Thoughts. Okay. So, there are several puzzles in that game. And I've looked up what other people have done on them. And I've worked on the puzzles myself. I have certain, let's say, optimized solutions that no one else has found. I could make a really damn interesting series on Quern. Oh, I thought I got that. So you gotta click early? Yeah, that's weird. That's why I wasn't getting it before. So like, yeah, so like there's that puzzle in the like the swamp area, you know, you got like this A to B thing and you got like these two consoles where you turn the lights, so you switch them over or whatever. It's a really weird puzzle, right? It's really complex. And then later there's a mastermind puzzle where you got to guess numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and all that. I worked on these. I have these optimized. And I can explain them in a way that, I mean, I'm not seeing anyone else do. So, like, in that question that Clove just posed, I could do that really well with that game. Probably better than I could do anything with Riven. Even though Riven, like, people keep asking me about because they want me to do something with it. So, the first thing I want to do before I actually cover a game, I want to make this other series, the kind of this meta series about my channel, just, you know, just to kind of talk it through, just to kind of go through it. Because I think it needs to be done just so we're all on the same page. I think that'll be interesting in and of itself, just because that way the thoughts won't just be... Yeah. Yeah, I have that puzzle optimized. Like, I saw the speedrunner go through it, and he has a pretty good solution. Like, if you look at the guy, the Key of W or whatever, he speed runs the game. He has a pretty good quick solution through that puzzle. My solution's faster. I could get through it in fewer moves. I haven't told anyone what it is, but like, I could both show that solution and explain it in a way in plain English, in a way that's, you know, a lot of people don't really think of that puzzle in plain English. But, so that's one that's, I'm thinking maybe I could do that. But yeah, I guess you're right too, Clove, in the sense that, you know, if you look back at my Realness thing, yeah, I don't know, what did I contribute that was new in that game? Probably not that much, but it was fun. You know, there's a lot to think about, and the first thing I want to do before I commit to any game, I want to make an overview series where I talk throughout just kind of all my meta logic on video series in general. It's pretty nerdy, I guess, but I think it'll be good to just kind of all lay out there, just to have it on the internet permanently, say, okay, this is what I'm thinking, and this will kind of apply to everything I work on in the future, and it'll just be good to just kind of just get that out there and just kind of articulate some points that I think I've always had sort of a notion on, but not really, like not really formalized, and just kind of get that I think it'll be good for me at least, just to sort out my thinking. What am I doing with this? I did that so I could get the color. I actually needed the color. I didn't really need the color, but I wanted the... But you see, I don't want to give away my solution because I'm actually more interested in the logic behind the puzzle. And also, I like clear explanations more than I'm interested in actual speedrunning. Like, I would rather explain my solution and some other speedrunner steal my solution and actually use it to set the world record than me actually set the world record myself. That's another interesting way to put it. See, your name is not familiar to me at all, Clove. Do you have a different name on YouTube or something? Is that what's going on? Is there some reason why I don't recognize you? Okay, so I'm gonna... This is my actual notes I took today. Let's see if I can solve this today. You guys will know and judge me. Okay, hold on. My math, my quote-unquote math. So it's like bar napkin math, or what is this? Is you actually... Okay. Is the average number of polls together? Okay, so 34 and a half. See, I guess 31 because I thought it sounded kind of safe, but we got it in 17 and then we got it in 24, so I don't know what's going on. That works. That's totally legit. Yeah, getting it in 17 and then 24, that seemed flukishly quick both times, right? So I feel vindicated in that regard. I said 31 because somebody said 30, and I was like, this seems like it'd be higher than that. And so that was a pretty good guess, right? And it ended up being the worst guess for my lucky run, I guess. Okay, so you nerds actually say you can tell which one of these? Are you like, blue is the fifth color, therefore? Is that your logic? Or is there some other more complex thing? Like, I would just say it's 50-50, but you guys are acting like it's... I always thought you had to guess. And it's okay, like 50-50 is fine, but you guys are acting like it's actually logical. I know it ends up being this because I remember, because I like blue and I don't like yellow, and I remember dodging a bullet and being like, yes. But let's see how well I did. Oh, okay. You ruined it for me. I was totally fine with it not working the first time. You ruined it for me. I should have known it. It should have been all like, is it gonna work? No. I mean, At first, I'll see if I copied my notes correctly. And if I copied my notes correctly, I got to go back to their island. That's fine. We're having a good time. I like how you actually paid attention and have everything memorized and stuff. Wait. Well, I think I matched my notes, so I think it looks like I messed up at my note-taking level rather than my implementation of my notes. Which way do I want to go back? Do I want to go back this way, or do I want to go back the other way? Or was it yellow? I thought it wasn't yellow. I guess I can try the other 50-50, but I thought for sure it was blue. I don't think that's where I messed up. I think it seems much more obvious I would have messed up the other. Stop trying to help me, you guys. I actually don't mind. You know, you guys say that you wish you had amnesia so you could solve the puzzle again. I'm there, bitches. I can actually solve this again like it's 1997. I'm gonna enjoy this moment. I'm actually kind of relieved that I don't remember it all. And we get the lack of a transition, which is, I have to keep talking about it. Wait a minute. Nah, I don't want to go this way. I could go this way, but I just don't feel like going this way. I probably solved it faster when I was a kid. as if we're experts in this. See, I didn't acknowledge that before, but I know some things. Oh, wait, but I didn't press the button. Do I need to? I don't know at this point. Crap, push it! Push it! It's just sitting there. Okay. Have I played Myst 4? Good question. The answer is no. It's a good question, Matthew. I don't know. I don't want to stop. That's all I know. This game is weird because there's like two major puzzles, right? Which is weird. So it's hard for me to gauge my progress. I've still technically done 0. What is Myst 4 then? I don't know what Myst 4 is. Is it just we don't talk about Myst 4? I remember when they started Myst 4 and then they stopped working on it. And that was a different... Oh, look what I did. How did I do this? I didn't do this. That's just the game just being dumb. I'll do that soonish. How much did you guys like that? In an environment like this, with me trying to keep my composure, trying to solve Myst 4 puzzles. Would you watch? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm redoing this. I guess a better question would be, would you see it as a total abomination, desecration of everything holy that is Myst? All right, so let's see. That'll be my promise. I'm gonna do my damnedest to make a worse commentary solving of Myst 4. You're like, gosh, Myst 5 is even better than this. And make it as degenerate as possible. That's an interesting way to put it, Chris. You're gonna have me like up all night thinking about that. Everything is an experiment. We are constantly on a new frontier. That's inspiring. Because again, you know, just whipping up a stream like this and just doing whatever all day, like, I could do that anytime. I want to make something nice, but this isn't nice. This is just dumb. This is just goofing around. I do want to make something else nice. I don't know what it is. Hello. All right, I make a little change. Yeah, you never say Riven. I forget that. You never just say Riven. Every time you say Riven, you say Riven the sequel to Myst. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic, actually. Just like you say Myst 3, Myst 4. These things, since you never see Myst Island, you shouldn't be calling Myst anything. It should be called Jananen and Spirehaven. Not that I know what those are, but I always hear you guys talk about them. Let's hear this door not open. I just love how that's their bug fix. Is this door not opening? I know you could look into the baked potato age. That's what I called it. Was that like Spire? bad when it comes to speedrunners. They're like, they don't want this. You have to set the colors the way I set them to make it look like a baked potato. I don't know. Oh. Oh, these popped out over here again. Okay, whatever. Oh, hold on. Let me absorb this moment. Because here's what this means for me. Before I'll get to your question. There's a certain sadness, actually, with solving a puzzle like this that I remember experiencing. Because when you solve something like this, you now know that you are right in exactly what, say, for example, the maps on Survey Plateau Map Island were for. Therefore, you don't have to go back there again. Right? You solved the grid here. Therefore, you don't have to go to the top of the gold dome again. When these things are solved, you don't need to revisit them. That's... it's heartbreaking. Right? I should be excited. I should be thrilled. But instead I'm just sad. That's the experience I remember having. Because I ultimately didn't want to solve it. I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to be here and just experience it. Well, I mean, there's that technical detail too. All right, so Sierra Mist and Marine Adventure Games. It's, well, No, what happened was Myst became absurdly successful, which was well deserved. And it's for a combination of reasons, right? So it was highly immersive because it was pseudo 3D. It looked absolutely incredible for its time. It was beyond its time. It should not be blamed for the copycats. What happened was other people saw it and tried to piggyback on it in a way that didn't need to be done, right? So you look at Sierra, you look at King's Quest, you look at other 2D games like that. They're a completely different style. And they both work when done right. Whether you have a two-dimensional game with a narrator and stuff like that, an icon bar, or you have a pseudo 3D environment like this. There was a certain way that copycats felt like they had to copycat Myst just because it had such record sale numbers. So, like, one example, what was it? What was their name? They had a lot of games. They came out all in that awkward Windows 98 period, 95 to 2000. I forget that company. That's kind of the point, right? I don't remember who they were. They were forgettable, I guess. Yeah, Windows NT. No, the company of adventure games. I can't remember their name. That's the point. I can't remember who they were, but they made a whole lot of games. And they seem to kind of copy Myst style games. I played a couple of them. I remember they made the Crystal Key, and if anyone could remember what their name was. But that's not the point. The point is that, yeah, they seem to kind of teach other people this is how to do it, which wasn't the point of Myst. You didn't have to make everything this way. It's just everyone thought that. So yeah, all my stuff is fixed. Dreamcatcher. That's it. I mean, maybe they'd say they made stuff that was good. I don't know. I mean, they tried, you know, and a lot of other people went a completely different direction with other styles of games. You know, I don't want to fault them for trying. But they just weren't the same. I have not played Sidonia. Is that, like, what is that? Is that a Dreamcatcher game? Yeah, I never played that one. I never heard of that one. I remember they made a whole lot of adventure games, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the many dozens of games that they made. I did beat Crystal Key. I was actually kind of impressed with how many games they put out. I think it was one of those things where they ultimately competed against themselves. Because I mean, they saturated the market with a whole bunch of games that they made. Yeah, see, I don't know that one. I remember something Beyond Atlantis or something. And Trader's Gate. I remember Trader's Gate. Never got far in that one. That game was very big and it just never seemed to start the adventure. Oh, here we go again. See, if I were planning out a formal series, I would try to plan my trips to the same island multiple times in such a way that you would see a different angle of this thing every time. That just among many constraints of, you know, how to see everything most efficiently. Whoops. Oh, see, now when I look at this screen, this looks big. It doesn't look like I'm kneeling or whatever. Maybe it's the size of the light bulb, but something about it seems like a spacious room. Right? If I'm 6 feet tall, I'm looking at it right here. I don't know. Something about this room impresses me that way. Other than Syria and Cyan, other favorite adventure games, okay. I try to think back. I remember I did enjoy Legacy of Time, right? With Arthur, the goofy AI hit bot, whatever. Have I played the long? Nope, I have not. Definitely been aware of that, so you have to turn on that other light for this to show up. You don't have to do this or that. I could get this on my first try if I wanted. Should I do this now or should I go to Gen's 98th age? Sorry for calling it that. I guess I should go to the other first. I don't know why I'm drunken stupering over here. I should do the other first. Because there's more dialogue. Hey, it's my cat. Hey, buddy. I should do this first. Hold on. I didn't actually solve that one, but I know that one as much as I know this one. Yeah, it is. There's more dialogue because I know you skip a bunch. Okay, that'll keep me from being able to prove my point. So that's cool. Look at this stupid combo. What a joke. And you can't actually leave. You're stuck in this stupid cage. Until you do this. Here we go.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atris desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. I know that you arrived in the 5th age with a book which was immediately stolen from you. Needless to say, its reacquisition is of interest to me, though my personal history with the moiety does not give me much hope for it. Still, there is a chance you might somehow manage to retrieve it. If you do, I would ask for the safety of all concerned that you bring it to me at your earliest opportunity. Again, to be honest, my reasons here are partly selfish. There is so much yet to be resolved between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. In any case, my immediate concern is the completion of the sanctuary I've long promised to all the islanders. In the meantime, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age. As for the stolen linking book, we should probably not meet again until you've recovered it. I will know if you succeeded, and will await your return. Good luck with your search. I hope to see you back here shortly.
Yeah, so hey Tog. So yeah, when that camera first turns, so he gives most of his monologue right here, right? And then he turns over here. That's the part that I don't normally see because I usually take the other path. Yeah, what is that? You two need to explain yourselves because you both disappeared for like years and you showed up within the same week. That's what I was about to do, Chris. It's blue because it's logical. Whatever, guys. I think it's a guess. Is there a problem there? Oh yeah, another similarity with King's Quest 6, right? The fifth island is a smaller island that you can only access much later than the other four. What is there to explain? We're good. I can beat this game.
Yafe Adik. You made it. But how'd you get past Ken?
Who cares?
He must really believe I've gone mad. He's watching you.
Relax, chick.
He's waiting for you to make a mistake.
Come on.
He's hoping you'll lead him back to Dunny. You can't let Gen... Atris sent you to save me. But if Gen gets back to Dunny, he'll kill him. Find the moiety. They have the book. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
So I'm imagining myself just showing up, just kind of wasted, and just be like, come on, just relax, it's okay. Okay, but like you're stuck in the cage and I'm kind of stuck too, and it's all good. That I remember is not possible because they don't generate this code for this little thing down here until you capture them, and I think you have to actually like click the thing. Yeah, so like this is not possible. They have not... I can't guess this right. Because they just don't generate it yet. See if I can remember which one it is. Okay, so actually it's here. So all those things I've been hyping you guys about. Yeah, you gotta press it early. That's why I was missing it. Let's see if I can find out the bug that I found in 1928 before all you kids saw it. If I can remember where it is, hopefully I'll find it. Okay, there it is. All right, I'm gonna head to the bathroom and I'll be back. Has anyone found it? It's right there. Have I read the Mistreader collection? I have not. If you save a version, no, it doesn't work because they generate a new code. They generate a new code at the moment you first learn the code. So it's not actually possible. If you restore it earlier, it isn't generated yet. So if you play up to that point again, it'll generate yet a new code. It's different than, like, the code to get in the domes and so forth. So no one has seen the thing yet? Okay. What's the color for this age? The square. Square is what? Let's do basic learning of the Riven ages, guys. Square age. Crater. No. Blue is prison. Crater is purple, which is the up and down line. When you look here, see, and you go into this room, right? We know this room. We remember this room, right? You look at it, and the golden thing has just the dot in the middle. That's green. That's the wrong color. That's for Temple Island or Gold Dome Island or whatever you guys like to call it. See right there, that's the wrong color. That's wrong. This is my bug. This is the one that only me has noticed in 20 years. See that right there? That was the bug I reported to that Riven bug site in 1999 or whatever, and then they shut down. See, now we're out here. And now when you view it here, you'll see the correct color. Yeah. It's supposed to be purple, which is the vertical line. Right there, yeah, that's the vertical line. You can kind of see through the pattern that's where the vertical line should be. So it's correct when you're here, but it's not correct when you're linking from Gen's Island. I did it! I found my own personal bug. That's the personal Shady bug that only Shady ever noticed. I can finish it tonight at this point. Yeah, I guess I could. I didn't plan on it, but I could at this point. Also, we never rode this backwards, but I actually have a reason, an impetus to do so. I almost never do this. All right, insert disc 3. Clove, so this, well, I thought you were here when I explained this. So there was that website that was up in, you know, GeoCities 97 through 99 or whatever, and it documented all of these different bugs in Riven just, you know, because nerds like us just, you know, overanalyze the game, you know. So, like, it would always show this bridge down even when it was up or whatever. So they documented, like, when I showed that bridge out of sync, you know, when you sent the bridge up, it showed it down and vice versa, right? Stuff like that. It had a whole bunch of stuff cataloged like that. I saw that one with the dome color being wrong. And I went through the whole site to make sure that it wasn't already there, and it wasn't already there. So, as of that moment in 1999, as of that moment, I know that I was the first one to see it. Now, as far as I'm concerned, from 1999 to the present, who cares? I saw it before anyone else who documented it. But even then, I'm not aware of anyone else pointing it out, but that's not like I've been paying attention to what other people are saying about it. You see? So maybe someone else has seen it independently. I don't know. But on that site that was meticulously grinding through and pointing out all the flaws in Riven, they didn't have that one. And they had a whole bunch of others that they taught me. But that one was mine as of that moment in 99. So I like to think at the very least I was the first one to notice it, if not the only one to notice it. That's the way I like to think of it. I'll never know for certain, but that's kind of the narrative that I've built. Let's go this way. Let's do this again. I think they just live there and they can't get down. Yeah, you can say that. Nobody has to agree with you. Oh, but no, it really does. It actually looks better. I said this right at the beginning of the stream, freaking 8 hours ago or whenever. I said, yeah, this actually looks and sounds better than I remember because with my old system, as fun as it was to think about, it wasn't actually as good as what I'm experiencing right now. It's actually kind of weird to think that Riven isn't a real place. That's how real it looks. Like, there's just something kind of natural of how it's just like the rocks. Like I said, it didn't take... It looks to me like they took a photorealistic place and pixel rendered it. But that's not what it is. All right, let's see if I can remember. Wait, hold on. Oh, I did hear about that. There are 3 different Catherine speeches before you speeches? I know that if you go to the Wark Island or the Plateau Maps Survey Island and you keep pulling that up, you'll see her walking around in different ways, but those aren't speeches, so... Could I go back there again and get a different speech? What should I call this? No. Let's just go with that. That way I can load it if it's not something I can do. So you get 1 out of the 3. But you don't get the other 2. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, this game is so vast. So easy to miss stuff. But I remember going through all the Bink files and stuff. You can always go back there at any time. What? Oh, this one's more sensitive than the others. Okay. Yeah, that is what it seems like. This is the stupidest combination. Look at this. I'll say it right now. If I made my own series, I'm not having that series. If I made a formal series of Riven, It's going to have a 21 in the combination and not a 22. Just hold that to account. I'll guarantee it. If this ever happened, which again is probably under 50%. But it's still possible, so. Did I skip the speech? I doubt I did. Had to have been a different file, I would think. He just doesn't give a shit. All right, let's do it. See if I can figure it out. I gotta get this right with that, because if I get it wrong, you'll know immediately and be like, oh, I know which one it is. This one right here. All right. Should I just do it right? Yeah, I guess I'll just do it right. Too bad Kita's still rebooting. So what is yeah, I've been streaming for what, 8.5 hours now? I know, right? It's just cliffs though. So what is this panel thing here, this apparatus around here? Autocorrect. So, if this drawbridge was up, would you just splash in the water upon linking in, or what? Like, how does that work? I think I've got quite a bit left of this game, though. So I was over there. The image just kind of shifts a little bit. Oops. I guess you could say, yeah, you kind of wish you could go out there, I guess. But it would just be more natives just like closing the door on you after 5 knocks exactly. Oh. See, I thought it was just the moiety age, but then like years after I played this game, people kept saying Tay, and I never heard of Tay before. I didn't understand what that was. And you guys will be like, it's in the journal, bro. And I'll be like, I thought I read the journal.
Katarina e now da saya ya palo. Yapa ay manay ya lepo. Mio tisay. Bekaretere wira pe yelo kene falapo. Tisay. Why te fulupe?
She's no help over here. Bam! So someone say something funny. Oh. But I need to read this. Yeah, and you see, the thing is, I'm drunk, so, like, I read slower because my eyes won't focus. All right, I'll skip it. Whatever. I'll read it on my own time. Yeah, it's pretty long. That's how they trick you. There it is. It's all connected. One step away.
Sirapo. Ibuko mobuko wisipo.
Mobuko.
Navene. Tapo mo revene beno.
Give me El Buco.
Now, Katerine. Wisifa polo ya sepe yai.
Yay, Mobuko El Buco. I don't know what she says. Perfect. It links us back to real Mist.
Vai. Non so se io non credo che poco ma poco si può.
Mobuko El Buco.
Frei dopo.
Oops. Well, I guess we're done, boys. You're like, huh, I thought the ending was different. No, that's the right one. Oh, I can't stop it. I can't skip it. I can just pause. I believe the answer is 9, but I can't do things. I gotta quit the game and start it up again. Or I can wait for full roll credits before doing another bad ending. Because there's 2 right here. Obviously, a lot of people put a lot of hard work into this game in 1997. Well, no, that's not true. Everyone who played Myst, I didn't play Myst until after Riven came out, so it wasn't because of me. Finally, let's go. Okay, so that was a pretty good game. So, all right, so we found 1. I think there's 9. There's 2. Sucker slave. Dude, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was about.
I see you found the book. Thank you for returning it to me.
Oh, shit.
Seems, however, circumstances have changed. I'm afraid my reunion with Atris will have to wait. I'd so been looking forward to seeing you. Well, there's still time.
Okay, so let's try that again. Hold on. I don't know if I'd ever seen that one before, actually. Either that or I counted it, I lumped it in with a different one. How far back is this? This is pretty far back, isn't it? Okay, it's pretty far back. That's good, right? Okay. See how quickly I can do this. I gotta bank another ending here before I continue my main game. Oh, you can't skip this one. It's unskippable. Alright, my last drop of alcohol tonight. There it is. Peak drunk right now. Oh, let's see. Okay, I saw it. So it looks like this version of Riven is flawed with regards to the Sunners, because you can never approach them, right? Is that true? Because if I just sit here and wait, if you wait for that file to finish and they're just sitting there on the beach, they should just stay there. Nope, wait. I don't remember having to wait this long before, but we can continue to wait. This time it worked. I'm pretty sure I counted like a 5 Mississippi, didn't I? Okay, never mind. I guess... I don't remember it taking that long before, though. Whatever. I'm gonna die anyway in this dying age. Alright. This goes pretty far back. What the fuck? I'm lost. All right. Bye, Clove. Ah, it's here. Ah. That's what I was thinking of. All right, I almost got it. Just imagine how disgusting that water is. No, I didn't do anything with the starfisher. And there's a second one here. All of these are wrong. Well, not this one. But you can get that one just facing this way. Well, apparently there's two of them. All right, here we go.
Forgive me. I don't believe we've met. I am Gan, and you must be the one whom Atris sent to trap me. I don't know where you got the brilliant idea to trap yourself in the book, but I must tell you that I am quite disappointed that it is you and not Atris who must now pay the price for this foolishness. My one wish before I die would be to see him finally assume some responsibility for his actions. Perhaps it will happen one day. In the meantime, you have my sympathies.
I like how he shoots you, then forgive me. I don't believe we've met. All right, so that's 3 endings. All right, let's go for this. Let's unleash the safety too, right? There's like a safety over here or something, or it's over here. Yeah. Anyone remember the code? Because I do. It's this. Hold on, I want to look at this. So even from this far away, all right, let's be idiots. Oh no, what have I done?
I don't know what you thought you were doing, but thank you. I finally am free.
Okay, so that's 4. Racking them up. All right. We can't skip the endings though, so we gotta quit quit the game and then boot it up again. So yeah, the first thing you want to do is just get off that island because there's no direct link from survey map whatever island to Temple Island. Whatever. Interesting. It's interesting that it's playing Gen's theme. But Atris knows better than to show up when you signal him that early. He knows something's up. Alright, we got 5 endings, I guess. Hey, Ocean. Yeah, I've been streaming 9 hours now. I'm having a good time. I'm up to 5 endings. I think there's 9. There might be 10. I don't know. That one's kind of bothering me that I just found. I guess I wasn't really, but at this point... Alright. Quit. We got 1 hour and we gotta finish it because I think YouTube has like a 10-hour limit. So let's see. At least it used to, but I've seen longer videos, so I don't know. Yeah, I just hit 9 hours. So let's do it. I have 5 endings. Yeah, you guys usually do a pretty good job of tag teaming out, so I think that the gurus all left at like the same time, so It's you and me, Ocean, both Purple Ocean and Green Ocean. Why are you two different colors now? How many beers did I drink? First I had a cider, then I had a coffee porter, then I had a full 22-ounce Pumpkinator pumpkin stout, which is intense. And then I had shit. I had both an Abbey and a Trapel, so I guess you could call it 5 or 6. It's more than I realized. Yeah, I had basically the whole selection. I got this shit memorized. Look at this. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, you couldn't remember that's actually 5 CDs.
Well done. I was greatly relieved when I received word that you had recovered the book. I don't quite know how you managed it, but if I may, thank you. Perhaps it would be best if you went through first. Apparently you need more time to decide. Please understand there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
can relate to that. I've told my story on that many times. My 5 CD case falling behind the shelf and getting crushed after spending years trying to keep it in good shape. All right, so let's save this as... That's a good name. All right, see you, winner. Okay, so... One thing I will say when talking about my grandfather's inherited computer or whatever, I don't remember if it was his original computer that had... I think he originally had one drive, and I moved my own CD drive from another computer or something. I remember that computer, I had 2 CD drives, which made the disk swapping a little bit more convenient, because if you went between the same 2 islands over and over, you didn't have to change any disks because it would know to switch over to the other drive, if that makes sense. So it was like, it wasn't perfect, but it did get rid of some of that problem. Oh, the LP remake? Yeah, that was quite an adventure, but it's a familiar one. I haven't planned it, but I figure I will. Sorry, I'm skipping some of the movements, but... curious if this is... if this will do what we were where we were talking about earlier. We're at 5 endings. Dang it. There it is. We did it. Okay. So, all right, so what do I want to do? Maybe I do want to go that way, or maybe so, I don't know. I'd have to go back the other way I just came. I guess I could do that. Because I just need to get to a dome. Let's see if she shows up if I go back this way. Oh, I guess you missed it. I've seen her like 3 times, but I guess. All right, how are we doing on time? 9:14. See, I found 5. Thinking of 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I can get to 10. I can get to 10. Okay, we're good. We'll get to 10. 10 endings. I always thought it was 9, but I like how I accidentally found the 10th today. The very first one I found. I didn't realize when I, or no, the second one, I guess. when I linked into the prison book unwittingly, Gen was like, "Oh, you found the book, but circumstances have changed." I never saw that one because I always found the Moiety Age before I found Gen. That's just how I solved the puzzles myself. Failed to intervene in a QuickTime movie. Oof, that's quite a high bar.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here, I shall follow you directly. Please.
Oh, that raised eyebrow.
You're free to go. But I think you should not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
Okay. The way I see it, Stranger, is that we can look back at it now and we know what happens, but in the moment, there's no actual guarantee. Right? Do you know what's gonna happen? Do you actually know what happens to you? Do you know what Gen's gonna do in response? You don't actually know this stuff, right? If you're, if you think about it, if you were there on the Age, and, if you were in some real universe where prison books worked this way and whatever, would you actually have the balls to link into that book in that moment? It's a lot harder than just sitting at your computer, especially when you've seen the ending before. No, she doesn't say anything. All right, ending number 6. And try to get all of them in the next 30 minutes.
All right then, once more. The only path open to you now is through this book. Take it.
Curious what his motivation is here. He's just sick of you trolling him?
You see, I have changed. There was a time when I might have let you live. I made that mistake with Atris once. It's a pity you decided not to give me a second chance. Well, there's still time.
Yeah, I was still a little confused by that, but whatever. Ending number 6. $9.24. Okay, we can do it. He's angry. You can see him just the way he walks up those stairs.
All right then, once more. The only path open to you now is through this book. Take it.
Oh, ah! I wanted... Oh, I thought you could sneak in before, right before he closes it. Oh well. Try again. I don't want to roll credits. I thought you could sneak in right before he closes the book, but that's not true. You can see right when the hand goes from open to this, it's like, oh, you're dead. Whoops.
All right then, once more. The only
Sucker! It's like you want to scream that, and then you want to hold back, and then you realize you can yell it all day and it doesn't matter. So... yeah, let's do that one. And we can just continue the cycle. Ending number 7.
don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn. The lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
Shh, I know about that one. That's why I counted 10. All right. That's the best one. I mean, besides just like when he kills Atreus. Dang it. We still got half an hour. We can do this. Oh yeah, first things first when you're here. Gotta do this. I hope you clowns know what that does. What?
Natsu? Shima? Shorate. Mata nelta.
Tagamem. San Botegan Shem. Fasi.
Well, that was important. So let's go to the next thing. I can't read right now. My vision's too blurry, man. I don't think it's... Yeah, I'll do it later. That's easy. Okay. can't skip this one. Right here. I've already seen it. All right. Ah. No, wait. No. This isn't right. What am I doing? I'm just in a panic right now. Hold on. You do go this way. You go this way first. This will decide once and for all if I was doing this part right. Let's see. I didn't realize the Sunners come back while you're still on the same island. Thought they stayed away until you left the island. Got about 24 minutes. Come on, we can do this. I guess I could skip this. It's a little cinematic here. I thought I went the other way. Okay. So yeah, looks like the Riven Easter eggs are disqualified here because I made sure to click on the 2 spots properly. Oh no, that's not true. I think I just did it wrong. Come to think of it, because I remember when the game crashed, I had to reset. I remember I was being careful with that, but I think that it actually, never mind, it reset. So we'll forget about that one. The not disappearing mouse is throwing me off. I'm clicking first. So yeah, never mind on that. But we can find the remaining endings, and that'll be it. So I think we have 3 more. I think you could just do it right here. I don't think you have to enter the code or anything. No? You have to actually show it?
I don't know exactly why you released me.
Well,
But you
alright, I was
realize,
wrong.
of course, that this
We've already
must
seen
be
this.
the end for you. I can't.
I was wrong again. All right, 3 more endings and we're out of here. So there's also these little nodes over here that you don't get to see on your first trip because they jump you before you can even take a look. Hey, Longfoot. Yeah, I'm almost done. Not quite. All right, here's bad ending, or here's ending number 8 out of 10. We're almost there.
It appears that the moiety and I will finally be able to discuss our differences face to face. I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn, and the lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
Yeah. Whew. Okay. Maybe we should just leave it at that, huh? All right. No. Oh, wait. No. There we go. Let's play some more Riven, the sequel to Mist. I always enjoyed Gen's line right there when he says he cannot risk you, or he cannot afford, however he says it, he cannot depend on you to change your mind again. Right? So he says, that's great that you released me. I don't know why, but I can't free you because you might not change your mind again. Okay, but imagine if it did. Then the historical sequence is I linked into the book, then he followed me and bumped me out, then I linked in and bumped him out. Okay, so then by him linking in and bumping me out again, he trusted me to link in and bump him out again. Like, it's literally 5 links. I don't know, it's hilarious. Just think about it. That he's actually entertaining that. Yeah, that fifth line there is actually part of the conversation. Which every single move is stupid. I don't actually see the thing that's pushing up against it, but okay. And also, it flies out this way instead of this way, which I think would be more resistant to it actually. Unless it's on this side? I don't know. Depends on your perspective, Og.
captured again, but why did you signal me? There's no time left. The age is collapsing. I've got to get back before it's too late. Your way is clear. You're free to go home. Farewell, my friend.
This actually reminds me of that moment in GTA 5, you know, where I don't know, you're super juiced up on drugs and you're Michael and you're like, you think you're flying out of...
Yen is at last defeated, but the price of this defeat is dear. The people of Riven must try to hang on to a world which is dying. And I am sentenced to the futile task of nursing Riven's fatal wounds. Of Catherine, I will never know her fate.
Yeah, so like there's that... I don't know. Look up Shine a Light, I think is what it's called. when I'm floating through the ether there. Ah. This is the normie intro Atros theme. Yeah, we've done all the other endings, so... Yep, got 9 minutes, so let's get on it. I just want to end this stream within 10 hours because I think YouTube throws fits if it isn't. I think some people are able to do stuff longer, but I don't know. It's not always reliable. I don't want to have to break it up, so let's do it. How do we do it? Yeah, that's going. It always feels abrupt to me. Like, I feel like I haven't gotten everything out of this world that I could. But I guess I have. I don't know. Crap. I think I saved and loaded maybe before it generated a new code. Or was it the middle one? Oh, maybe it was that one. I just tried both of them. I just did both of them. I just did that. I did both. Whatever. Oh no.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it. We're all free. You captured Gen.
Oops, bumped linking panel.
But they're still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky. It's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
Yeah, it's going to be over 10 hours. I hope YouTube accepts it and I don't have to break it up. It's going to be like 10 hours and 2 minutes. Where's my mouse? Ugh. Yeah, so apparently the woman reading the lines is different than the woman that we see, which is weird. And then, like, one of them died recently, but not the other one. Maybe I made that part up. Oh, I see. Okay. I guess. Maybe I see. Alright. I'm gonna be pissed if YouTube throws a conniption fit over this 10 hours and 2-minute video. So, what are we at? So I said that. Did I say the other thing? No. Oh yeah, I hate this part. Because I'm angry at Catherine for cutting off all the cool parts of Riven. Yeah, all that 10-hour stuff. Like, doesn't it... Don't they all, like... 9:59, 59 and stuff like that? Maybe 10 hours and maybe a second. So if it's 10 hours, 2 minutes, it may not accept it. So I have to, like, either cut it up or just edit it down, or... Yeah, we're just over. 10 hours, 1 minute, and we haven't seen the full ending yet. Gah! It's already over, so, like, we're already past it. So we'll just see what YouTube does when I upload a 10-hour video. But here we go. No, it's this way. Well, you can make it sound alright. It's just, you know, maybe he did things that were not, you know, where if you matched up the MIDI with the MT32 setting or whatever, if you mess that up and on purpose, it'll sound really bad. But yeah. Alright, here it is. End of the line. Here we go.
Isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend. endings and beginnings are within the fissure, that riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mistbook into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Okay. Well, whatever the case, we're over a little bit, so might as well go over a lot. Yeah. Definitely immensely satisfying when you do that for the first time. Yeah, to cut it, I mean, there's FFmpeg and other things. It depends on the format of your initial video. Your resources depend on what you start with. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I've always been aware of that stuff. I haven't really gone fully into it. But even then, the idea of two different YouTube uploads or cutting off either the beginning or the end, I don't like that in principle anyway. So whatever, we'll see how it goes. It took me just over 10 hours to get through this. I mean, obviously I took my time with a lot of stuff in the middle. Oh well. I guess I could try to find some break in the middle where I took a break and just do that. Yeah, all right, whatever. Figure it out. Right. I guess we're already done with the credits. The music is still going. Whew, still hard to believe though. Did the whole game? It just feels like, did I really explore all the islands properly? I guess I did. I don't know. That's the way I feel like it should feel. It's just like, you did what you needed to do in the world that you did your mission, right? There was still more there, but you just didn't see it. All right. I feel like there was something else I was going to say. I said, yeah, that about the Catherine voice actress versus the live actress. I like this Catherine much better than the Miss 3 Catherine, though. I don't like Catherine sealing everything off, but that's just because I like the rest of Riven. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I had anything else to say. And also, I think that's all the endings, and I think I messed up the Easter eggs. So, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's it for this stream. I don't think I have anything else to show you guys tonight. So, thank you guys for hanging out. There were plenty of you around to keep things interesting the whole time. So, I'm very grateful. Yeah. I'll figure out what I want to do about other missed games or whatever else, and obviously about, you know, possible formal scripted series. I have my doubts about Riven, but you know, a lot of people ask for it. I'll compile my thoughts at the very least and tell everybody what I'm thinking about it. I'll promise that much. So yeah, that was part of the purpose of this stream in the first place. So yeah, thanks you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Oh, it's 2 in the morning, so yeah. Good night.